respected Dean, my good friend Dr. Kalaimadi, Mr. Kannana, Kannan, Mr. Dr. Giri, Mr. Panirselvam, forgot
Professor Larson.
Professor Larson, and other two young ladies. My good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everyone. Vanakkam, very important word. We'll start in Vanakkam in Tamil, means the good morning, the good day, like that. We all assembled today to listen my speech about Tamil language and culture, civilization towards Indian development. First and foremost, I feel proud about sharing my ideas about the ancient civilization and its cultural contribution to the Indian subcontinent. As you all know, India does not have a monolithic culture. It has a variety of cultures, yet it maintains unity in its diverse cultures. The question here is what Tamil Nadu's contribution to India is in terms of its ancient culture and civilization. What comes to my mind immediately when I think of its the uniqueness of the Tamil culture and its civilization, if individuality is considered first and foremost, the language of Tamil society has to be considered the primary point of my speech. You know very well, Tamil is one of the oldest language in the world. More than 120 million people speaking, more than 150 countries adopting this language because our people living in more than 150 countries. Tamil is a flexible and adaptable in these modern times as it was pure and pristine in its glorious past. Name any new technical word from any emerging field, it can easily translate the word carrying the original technical sense. India can be proud of holding out Tamil as a classical language with a rich cultural heritage and literature. When I think about literature, multiple dimensions of its literature come to my mind. Tamil has a both secular and religious literature in abundance. Thirukkural, considered the universal Veda, is to secular treatise on human life in a civilized society and the world recorded history. Thiruvalluvar, its composer, belongs to the whole world. Still, we have various other great Tamil texts throbbing with life and energy. Let me talk about the few texts considering time take the initiative of Ettutogai, known as 8 anthologies, a collection of ancient Tamil lyrical poetry full of vivid realism, written and compiled between 200 BCE and 200 CE. We also have 5 great epics: Silappadigaram, Manimegalai, Sivaga Sintamani, Valayabadi, and Kundalakesi. The world of English literature brags creating one great epic, Paradise Lost, and its sequel, Paradise Regained. Our Kambaramayanam by poet Kamban is known for its supreme imaginative sensibility. It would be a crime not to mention other scholars like Subramania Bharatiyar, Puratchi Kaviஞர் பாரதிதாசன், Thiruvalluvar, Nammalvar, and Manikka Vasagar, whose works stand as a testament today to the flourishing empires, trades, scientific advancement, and wealth that existed in Tamil Nadu then and now. These works of literature, standing like a lighthouse to the steering ship of India in its waters of materialism and neoliberalism. From the Tamil language and literature, let us move on our philosophy. Let me talk about the famous philosophical system. Tamil as a Tamil as a donated to India, take our Saiva Siddhanta based on Tantric Saivism, rituals, cosmology, and theological categories. It was initially practiced only in the north. After the spread of Islam in North India, it was restricted to the south, where it merged with the Tamil Saiva movement. The Siddhanta is expressed predominantly in beautiful poetry. It can get complicated to explain what it is, but you bet it involves the saying unbasivam. Love, God, unbasivam. Siddhanta means to end to all ends, or more clearly to absolute intellectual finality by establishing the truth. Saiva Siddhanta refers to finding the ultimate truth in religious matters. It means to live liberally and not go against nature. The definition of which could be argued till the donkeys come home. So let us not even go there. In Saiva Siddhanta, not an invaluable contribution to India through Tamil culture and civilization. Swami Vivekananda famously said, had I known about Saiva Siddhanta before going to the religious conference in Chicago, I would have preached a Saiva Siddhanta instead of Vedanta. Let me talk about the Vallalar, for whom FIU has taken as an endowment initiative. He is the 19th century saint, reformer, and poet who is known as a Thiruvarad Prakasa Vallalar, Sidambaram Ramalingam, commonly known in India and across the world as a Vallalar. Ramalinga Swamigal and Ramalinga Adigal, both the same name, is stated as a devout Saivite movement, penning many poems exalting the Lord Muruga. As the years went by, he denounced his religion. He lived at the end of the 19th century by rejecting the 4 Varna social system, which is the biggest curse of India, and the disgraceful caste system of Hinduism, which is placed before the Bhagavad Gita, the etiquette, caste, gotra, caste oppression, female slavery, and the Hindu social life norms spread by the Vedas, epics, and Puranas. Vallalar is a peerless and fearless social justice reformer. As a musician and poet, he composed 5,818 poems teaching universal love and peace, called Thiruvaradpa. He promoted that all life is equal, Jivakaranyam, and that love and compassion for all sentient beings. He thought that love and compassion will lead to attain ultimate spirituality. Vallalar advocating worshipping the flame, Arutperum Jodi, Taniperum Karunai, Arutperum Jodi, of the lighting lamp of symbol of eternal power. I am very happy to see that FIU will have the first ever Vallalar studies outside India. Let me turn my attention to the performing arts and folk arts of Tamil Nadu. Bharatanatyam is the predominant form of Indian classical dance that originated in the temples of Tamil Nadu. It has been practiced in temples and a class of women known as Devadasis since the Sangam period, which can go as far back as the 4th century BCE or even more. It is appreciated for its elegance, grace, purity, expressions, and sculptures poses. Then you have our folk arts, Karagatam, ancient folk dance, Kooth, folk and street dance, Kavadiyatam, dance decided to the dedicated to the Lord Muruga, Tappatam, folk drums and dance, Gummiyatam, exclusively female folk dance, Bommalatam, puppet dance, Pambatam, snake dance, Poikal Kudariyatam, false-legged horse dance. Not only that, the Tamil Nadu very much promoting the music and dance even today. There is a month every December, 1 month, the whole Chennai is more than 100 theatres performing dances and musical programs. More than 100,000 people visiting to Chennai from all over the world. That is a very historic one. The government of India and government of Tamil Nadu is promoting very strongly. That is only shows Tamil Nadu culture goes from all over the world, all over India. The artists will go to Chennai and perform their talents through Tamil culture and language. That it shows very important. Our food, we taken at lunch, you enjoyed our food very well. Our food is a part and parcel of our culture. Whenever the Tamil people you are meeting, they will take only Tamil Nadu restaurant, not for American restaurant or Australian restaurant. The people is the other part of India, not only remains about the Tamil food, but they also unfortunately release it is, they visit this cultural capital of India, Chennai. There will be a long list of snacks and savories from the Tamil country. Even these who live nearby lost sight of how far the loss extends. Tamil Nadu is in the southern most part of India with 38 districts where almost all have something to boast about in their culinary expertise and diverse taste and techniques. According to the oldest Tamil literary work, Agananur, the regions in the past were categorized into Kurunji mountain region, Mullai forest region, Marudam agricultural area, Neithal seaside, Palai drought region. These segregation are related to the diversified cuisine that survives today also. The local food sourced from these regions have been the staple ingredients for years and years, leading to the diverse culinary culture. A part of its authenticity and neglected and then changed due to the cultural pluralism. Some food does not even have a name. The local community of Tamil Nadu shows its love for food without partiality. It plays vegetarian on one side, of other coin and meat loves on the other. A coin does not work with just one side. So talking about one side without other does not work to real taste of Tamil Nadu. The vegetarian and non-vegetarian equally to take by our Tamils. There were cooking competition called Our State, Our Taste, conducted by the Hindu popular daily English newspaper, which opened up the plethora of culinary recipes that even the locals never knew. The fact of how much of the state of Tamil Nadu has to offer when it comes to variety from chutneys, sambars, rasam, dosa is amazing. Even the most popular vegetarian desserts, such as a payasam, as hundreds of variations are there. From semia, vermicelli payasam, parupu in the lentil payasam, thengai tender coconut payasam. Tamil Nadu cuisines don't end with such a overt presence of vegetarian meals, with dishes such as kutu, poriyal, avial, curd, papad, pickles, and spread out with the rice and other vegetables. Lintel and ghee, which is spread out on the top of the banana leaf. Its meat-based food platter is dominated by the chicken, goat meat, mutton, fish and prawn. One of most well-known cuisine is the Chettinad cuisine. In the Karaikudi, Pudukkottai, Kanadu Kathan and Devakotai district. I think you visited, you tasted that.
Yes, yes.
Chettinad food. These districts boast various country chicken and mutton based food which let out spicy flavor. This cuisine gives a lip smacking and authentic taste that stays on your taste buds. Districts such as Madurai, Tirunelveli, Dindikkal, Theni and Virudhunagar offer huge meat platters to those who constantly wish to encounter dishes featuring flavors they have never tasted. The Jigirdanda, a unique cold dessert. I think Gannan knows very well Jigirdanda. And Ayar Meen Kodambu, spiny lochi gravy are the authentic heritage of Madurai. Similarly, the village style meat feast in Theni and Dindikkal, where mutton rules everything. Tamil cuisine is enriched with the various additions ranging from millets, vegetables and legumes that offers an authenticity that would be impossible to find outside this region. Dear friends, the now famous campaign of millet cultivation and millet eating projected by the Indian government is out and out modeled on the concept first practiced by the Tamil society and civilization. You see the taste of Tamil Nadu so intense and diverse. For every culinary enthusiast, his entire state of Tamil Nadu is like a treasure hunt, just like a literature, where you can see sheer variety of it is vegetarian and non-vegetarian food types. This type of cosmopolitanism is steeped in Tamil culture. Now let us move on the fantastic architecture. The fantastic architecture of Tamil Nadu. Who can forget Tamil temple architecture? Who can forget Tamil temple architecture? The West often refers to the Dravidian architecture. Madurai Meenakshi Amman Temple, Tanjavur Bergadiswarar Temple, Chidambaram Nadarajar Temple, Srirangam Perumal Temple, Rameswaram Siva Temple, Srivilliputturu Andar Temple. Please come to Tamil Nadu and see all the temples. The wonderful and oldest, more than 1,000-year-old temple. Andal temple and multiple other temples of the state are living testaments to architecture and the arts sculpture. Our architecture is admired the world over. Then the earliest extant examples of the developed style are the 7th century rock cut style at Mahabalipuram and the developed cultural temple, structural temple and the shore temple are the same site. India can appropriate the majestic cultural marvels of Tamil Nadu. That is why the Indian Prime Minister and the Chinese Premier met only that locality and have diplomatic talks 2 years back. In the recent past, the leading Tamil actor Vikram, in one of the promotional film program, Ponniyin Selvan, while praising the administrative powers of the Chola and architectural beauties of the big temple of Tanjavur. I am requesting the Dr. Kalaimadi, you must release that film in the campus to see our professors and deans about Tamil Nadu background through your initiative. The temple of Tanjavur spoke on the monument of Pan-India appeal. The Tamil society does not just such architectural marvel alone. The Tamil society at large is the such stature. That is why it is unique culture, unique civilization. Then, go on, the Tamil cinema become an effective institution to teach Tamil language, culture, civilization, lifestyle, and ideological conviction. Late C.N. Annadurai, then Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu and founder of the DMK party, and his followers followed thoughts and deeds and used Tamil cinema as an effective means of influence the thinking process towards social transformation. Perajar Annadurai, through his oratorical capabilities and writing skills, has brought out an exemplary and new model for Tamil language. The model was admired and adopted by the people of Tamil Nadu for public reading, speaking, and writing style. Periyar EVAR, leader of the Dravidian movement, introduced a new script for Tamil language, making some changes. That script was accepted by the government of Tamil Nadu and introduced by then Chief Minister Dr. M.G. Ramachandran, and it has been adopted in all government and private offices. This new script is very much useful for using the computer to type Tamil so easily. Not today, in 1982, introduced by MGR from the Periyar. The great contribution of Kalaignar Karunanidhi, 5-time Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, his Tamil literature merits attention. Apart from his novels and books, the breakthrough that he made in screenplay script in his film Parasakti set to the new pattern of dialogue delivery and served as a model for writers to replicate. Even today, writers continue to follow his perfect logical sequences of thoughts, apt words and phrases which become the screenplay grammar. Almost all Tamil writers writing are in one way or other attuned Dr. Kalaignar pattern of penning ideas imbibed with vigor, relevance, effectiveness, humor, and key messages to foster the social transformation. He used his analytical frame of mind and power of analysis to use his pen as a mighty sword to cut the enemies of the socio-economic transformation and to strip the growth of revolutionary ideas, serving as a potential impulse of social reforms and reforming the reforms while in political power and without power also. He was never ever tired to fighting to bring social justice in the society. You may have heard about Man Ki Baat. This is a radio program broadcasted weekly once. Our Indian Prime Minister addresses the nation on social and cultural themes of various subcontinent states, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. All cultures are unique. Dear friends, Prime Minister has spoken nearly 40 times about Tamil Nadu and the Tamil culture and Tamil people. These achievements and attributes have found an important place in his speech. You tell me, is it not because of the uniqueness of the cultural ethos of the Tamil Nadu that the Prime Minister addressing India spoke of Tamils not one time, more than 40 times? Not only that, recently visited our opposition leader, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, mentioned in his speech in San Francisco, Tamils love Tamil language only because of not language, because language is life for them, culture for them, civilization for them, life, technical life for them, job for them. Like that he mentioned in his speech. If it is anything against Tamil, that is the against for India, he mentioned. Concluding my address, it is the quality of Aram that is taught right from the times of childhood in young Tamil minds, with the line from famous female poet Avaya, Aram Seyya Virumbu. More than 2000 years before the Tamil women poet are there in Tamil society. Meaning desire to serve. As they grow old, they can throw with fine fibers of the character. This is where the uniqueness of the Tamil Nadu and its culture lie. Perhaps the ultimate message that India may want to get from this grand old Tamil civilization and culture is exemplified by the lines of poet Kaniyan Pungonalar, Yadum Ure Yavaram Kaliyar. The literal translation means all cities are mine and all individuals are my relatives. It should resonate with the song written by the Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie. We are the world. We are the children. We are all a part of the great big family. Nandri, Vanakkam, thank you. Any questions, sir?
No, I think
You see, Tamil Nadu, because I taken some points